Hello. Hi. What's up? Happy Saturday. I know you guys got no intro. I was like, I'm coming in hot. Just like, period. No intro. No, can you guys see me, hear me? What's the vibe? Hi. Happy Saturday. You're probably wondering, dang, we didn't get no intro. No, I've been having internet issues. So I'm like, I just want to make sure it's working out. Can you guys see me and hear me? What's up? Let me know. I did no intro. Oh, right. Gala from Sydney. Yeah, that's right. You're in the future. Good question, Cole. We're going to start doing members' lives only. Yeah, there's some content that, not anything, just like specific stuff. So we'll be. That was good. I know. I did no intro. That's so typical of me. No, I really did just come in with no intro for this live. um, yeah. I don't know why. Sorry. Welcome. Hi. Welcome to my channel. Yay, 𝐿 That's fine. No, I was just like I was worried because our relationship here with the internet. I had internet issues like a couple nights ago. So I've just been working the internet out and I was like messing with it right before I came on. And then I forgot I was coming on live and I forgot the intro. So no intro. But welcome. Hi, I'm Melly. We cover all true crime. This is a follow-up from yesterday's live. We covered Courtney Clenney. So if you didn't watch the first part, please go back and watch it. I'm a mess. I'm like, no intro. Anyways, if you missed the live from yesterday, please go back and watch. We covered Courtney Clenney, who is an OnlyFans model that ended up stabbing her boyfriend. She's claiming self-defense. She is incarcerated, and we are waiting to see what will happen at trial. I will be here watching that trial when it does happen, if we do have access to it. But nonetheless, if you missed the live from yesterday, please go back and watch. We review the crime scene, body cam footage, crime scene photos. We read the criminal warrant, and we read the bond hearing. With that being said, tonight we're following up. Yesterday's live was pretty long, so I didn't want to make it too long. So tonight we're going to cover the arrest in Las Vegas from her and Christian Obumseli, who is the male that she was dating that ended up being stabbed and lost his life on April 3rd, 2022. And she got arrested on August 10th, 2022, while she was in Hawaii at a rehab facility. And this fight that we're going to be viewing tonight is body cam footage from July 27th, 2021. And the interrogation for the crime and when she stabs him is on August 10th. So almost a year later. So it's a little different how I split it up. It's like part one, yesterday's live. We saw the body cam footage, fights prior to and before, introduced them. We read the legal documents. And tonight we're watching a fight from them in Vegas. And then we're going to watch the interrogation when she gets arrested. So it gives you a look at different sides of it, right? She's claiming self-defense. Is it self-defense? We had this conversation yesterday, and I do just want to say welcome to my channel. We do cover all true crime here. We do not judge. We do not victim blame. We can agree to disagree here, and respectfully. So thank you for being here. Hi, welcome. Make sure you hit that like button. Help your girl out. I'm trying to get to 1K subscribers. So with that being said, we are going to play the fight from their arrest. Both Christian and Courtney get arrested on July 27th, 2021 in Las Vegas. They live in Miami at the time of the crime. So if you didn't watch the first part, go back and watch it. Hi, Jojo. Good to see you. Let me go back and make sure I got everyone before I start the live. Fever, Gypsy Turo, Cole, what's up? Jojo, I see you, Jojo, and I saw beautiful Clark. Augie, you made it. Hi, my beautiful friend. I'm so glad you're here. I love to see you in my lives. Such a good friend from before I started my channel. So, hey, Tony, good to see you. 𝗵𝐶𝐺𝐵𝗲, wonderful mod, traveling tarot, also my mod, and go follow her channel. That's a more interesting channel, different from true crime, but definitely go follow. We will be doing some stuff here together soon. So thanks for being here and being such a good friend and supporting my channel. All right, enough of Melly rambling. We know how Melly gets here. So sound good, audio's good. I'm having trust issues with internet and StreamYard and all of the above. Like, I'm worried. I'm like, am I on stream lagging? How's the sound? Because for a minute it was just like I had to cut live the other night. So I was very upset. I'm a perfectionist. So I was like, not very happy about that. Anyways, nonetheless, on the screen, this is the arrest of Christian Obumseli and Courtney on July 27th, 2021. Let me know if you guys can hear. So you're going to see them getting arrested in Las Vegas a year before she's interrogated at the police department. I have not watched this one, so we're going to watch it together. I'll skip through the parts that we don't need to watch, and then on the interrogation video, I'll skip through the parts where she's waiting and, etc., because those sometimes takes a very long time. So we will skip through those parts.
04-12-94.
I'll be wearing
I
it.
need to get my phone from upstairs. My
Right
mom
now.
texted me asking me if I was going to.
You guys can see it here.
Remember when I asked you, are you going to be cool?
Thumbs up. Let me know.
Yeah, I'm going to be cool.
Okay, right now what you have with you is coming with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crime Circus. My name's Drip Drop.
And yes, shout out to Crime Circus. I did get this footage from him. The interrogation, I have body cam footage. This one I couldn't get body cam footage. So sometimes when getting this kind of footage, it just depends on the time frame and who's the person that you're getting it from, whether it's the police department, the court, etc. And then, of course, it matters, timing and all of that. So shout out to Crime Circus. I always link down below. And then the second video of the interrogation is body cam footage. So we will be viewing both. But
I'll
this footage is critical to the case.
The guy is saying that didn't happen. So I just walked by him and he's like thrown up into a trash can. So I have no idea what their deal is. It sounds like they were both drunk.
Who did they admit that they
got
fight each other?
statements.
But I need to talk to the person that they admitted to. And the admission, was it done down here or was it done upstairs?
I'm a sucker for documents and body cam footage. I love it. We want to see what's behind the scenes, right? Stuff that matters in a courtroom.
So I hear Deshaun telling Alfonso that she's claiming he grabbed her hair. Okay, so there's hair on the floor, but it doesn't say that in anyone's statement.
Exactly, the actual events.
Require medical.
It's like we can see and make a judgment about all of this true crime we see, but what actually happens, right, when you get arrested and what actually can come into factor in a courtroom, etc.
I hear Deshaun telling Alfonso that she's claiming he grabbed her hair. Okay, so there's hair on the floor, but it doesn't say that in anyone's statement. Deshaun says,
What's going on? What's up? Are you okay? Are you okay?
yes.
I always forget to say trigger warning and disclaimer. I'm just a true crime creator. We cover all true crime. This is body cam footage and make of it what you will. It's not legal advice. We're just commentary and having a good time here. So also trigger warning, this touches from domestic violence to substance use. So I'd like to make that known.
I just
What's up with the door?
feel trapped in here. I've been saying this for
Okay, do you require medical attention?
Huh?
Do you require medical attention?
I mean, what?
Do you need a doctor right now?
Actually, I'm just trying to breathe. I just feel isolated. I have anxiety right now. This is reminding me of my past. I don't want the door closed. I've been respectful this whole time.
Okay, and we're trying to be respectful too, but they have their rules.
Okay.
So you have to bear with me for that, okay?
Okay, please.
You're not in cuffs,
I know I'm
okay?
not in
So realize that and focus on that, okay? Okay, I appreciate that, okay? What's your name, bud?
Christian.
Christian. Okay, Christian, do you have any weapons with you at all?
No, don't.
No? Do you mind if I check?
Yes, Jack.
Okay, I appreciate
It's
that.
8 months
Okay, go ahead and
before
stand
he
up for me.
gets stabbed and dies.
Turn around and face the wall. Separate your
Domestic
feet.
violence situation. So
Separate your feet, Christian.
watch yesterday.
How old are you? 27. Where are you from?
I'm Dallas, Texas.
Okay. I appreciate that. Okay, calm. You got some water? No guns here, right?
No.
Is it okay for me to check?
Yeah.
Thank you. Is your ID here, Christian?
My ID's upstairs.
Okay. Do you have any form of ID here at all?
No, it's upstairs.
Okay. What about a credit card that has your name on it? Would that work?
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Christian.
Hey, Dee, good to see you. I've missed you. I'm glad you made it. We're covering Courtney Clenney. I'm sure you know. We did a part 1 yesterday. We covered documents, crime scene, and today we're following up with the domestic violence call where they get arrested and the interrogation. So it's good to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by and being here. You know I appreciate you. Love you too, Dee. She's a day oneer. A
Feel
day
better
one.
now?
No, I don't feel better at all.
Okay. Well, these gentlemen are treating you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We're trying to go back and forth with that, treating you okay, that you give it the same respect. Chris, since you're here and you're not free to leave at this point, I'm going to read you something.
You said what?
Since you're here and you're not free to leave yet, I'm going to read you something.
Say it again.
He seems like he's
Since you're here
Okay.
and you're not free to leave, I am going to read you
could have
something.
led to the fight, right?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court
Stuff
of law.
happens.
You have the right to consult with an attorney before questioning. You have the right to the presence of an attorney during
We
questioning.
saw what happened, right?
If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed before questioning. Do you understand these rights? Okay.
So, am I under arrest?
No, you're not. You're just being detained. Chris, what's your middle name?
I'm Claire. Why didn't he leave?
You, Toby.
How do you spell Toby?
We saw a lot of abuse yesterday too in my deep dive.
What's your date of birth?
04/12/94.
I'm sorry, say it again.
04/12/94.
What is your social security? Where were you born?
Dallas.
Do you have a driver license
Not
from
yet.
Texas, I
I do
assume?
not have a child date. She did not
Yeah,
get
it's
bond.
upstairs.
Okay, what's the address on that driver license?
Date. I know. It's a little frustrating.
Say 3808.
It,
Brantford
I
Drive,
think early of 2025 though.
Richardson, Texas.
And is that where you currently live or you live somewhere else? That's where you live?
I live
We've seen all the
Okay,
fights yesterday,
what's
and
the
then
address that you live at right
we
now?
saw it building up, right?
East Riverside.
1300?
Say anything.
East Riverside.
I don't know.
Is there an apartment number down there?
Yeah, C 1101.
Yeah, I
What's the
heard
zip
early
code?
2025, DD. You're probably right. Sounds about right if nothing else comes up.
41.
It's time. I hope that we.
Okay, you don't happen to have some people have their driver license memorized. Do you happen to have your driver license memorized?
BTS,
No?
hello.
All right, it's not a big deal. Here, let me give you these back.
Appreciate you.
Before I forget, I don't want to keep your credit card. Have you ever been cited or arrested before? Never? Not a speeding ticket, nothing?
For those of you just popping in, this is a continuance from yesterday. We're watching an arrest of Courtney and Christian Obumseli, who she ends up stabbing in Las Vegas on July 27th, 2021. So it's about like 8 months prior to his death when he gets stabbed. So we're going to watch that, and then we'll watch the interrogation.
Even a
She
speeding
gets
ticket?
arrested.
I've gotten speeding ticket.
Hey, Penny,
All right.
good to see you.
Have you ever been to jail? I'm not asking if you have been
Have you
convicted.
made
I'm
it?
just asking if you have been to jail for anything.
Oh, hi, Mom.
So you've been to jail.
Thanks for being here. It's unreal.
Sorry,
Yeah.
how long ago was that?
I was like, when I was in college.
We saw it build up from yesterday, right?
So Chris,
We're
why
like
am I here?
in the relationship.
Tell me what's
at
going
this
on.
point. Seen a lot of the fights.
So we're having a great day. Went to the pool, like y'all can see.
It saddens me. I think there's mental health issues, substance abuse issues, and toxic relationships. Some of us have been through that, and it's life, you know. But unfortunately, this turned into something else.
I paid for another route for our friends. They wanted to sleep a little bit, so we got me and my girlfriend went to get.
It's like if you see something, say something. All the people around them, hotel, family, friends, etc. No one thought to say anything about them beating the shit out of each other like every weekend, every week. I don't know. It's just my opinion, my commentary.
She goes to sleep. I wake up at 5 in the morning on the couch. She asks me to go to the bed 3 times, which I did. I think he's just like starting the conversation again. Just like,
He just seems tired, you know?
He called security for some reason. There's no reason to be here at all.
So obviously you're here because she called security. Why were you guys arguing?
I'll be there, DD. I've just been busy with work and my channel, so you know how it is. And you're right. We've all dealt with toxic partners. We're not here to judge either. We've all been through it. Sucks. But it's real life.
You're supposed to leave yesterday. Stayed another day, which was okay. I think it was just like.
And we'll never know, right? It's like it's her story, but he's not here to tell his side. So essentially, we'll never know.
We have a flight at 9:14. I need to come back home.
So who was upset? Were you upset or she was upset that you said somebody was disappointed?
No, I was.
Mental evaluation.
You were disappointed because of what?
Needed all around. I agree.
We haven't done shit for the last 2 days.
Okay. So you just wanted to be left alone on the couch. She wanted you to go back to bed. And she got upset.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, how long have you guys been dating?
Over
Year and a half, year and 11 months.
Same thing. I'm like,
1 month.
enjoy it. Enjoy your time off, idea.
When did you guys started dating? Roughly date?
Like, there's a list of true crime cases.
here. Minutes, like a year ago.
All right. Do you guys live together?
Yeah.
Any kids together? And it's a silly question, but you guys are intimate and there is an expectation, mutual expectation of affection between you two, right? you guys are intimate and there is a mutual expectation of affection between you two since you're dating, right? I'm just trying to separate the line from friends that are just having sex, but they are not.
No, we're past that. We're past friends.
All right. So, did anybody hit, punch, spit each other?
I asked it in the live yesterday. So is it mental health issues, substance abuse, and the celebrity status, or is she a cold-blooded murderer? I have my opinion, but I like to know what you guys think too. That's why I'm here covering it, right? I wanted to show. A lot of people are like, why do you want to cover like fights that happened so long before? And we covered her DUI arrest from 2020, but it's like, I think that it matters, right? It builds up. It shows a progress of the aggressiveness that the prosecutors claim in the hearings. But then again, I'm also a person that believes that mental health issues do come into play. And I think that's a major factor. And, you know, some of us have been there. And so it's a different level, right? You empathize on a different level. So it's almost like I'm in between, you know, her being a raging girlfriend. And then if you see what happened beforehand, you see that, well, it seems like there's a mental health issue there. She's always been aggressive, but it built up to this level. And a lot of people haven't seen, but I do have text messages from like before she started dating the man that she stabbed. And I'm setting up a live. It's just complicated because you have to redact so much information for like legal purposes. So it's taking me a while, but there's like text messages from before she started dating Christian, and she talks about like having mental health issues. And so I'm thinking, okay, so she had them before he appeared in her life. So was it mental health issues that were undealt with on top of everything else, right? She becomes this OnlyFans model, making $3 million a year, partying, doing drugs, living it up. We've all been through that stage. And so I feel like, well, not on that level, right? But you know what I mean? We all go through like that partying stage. And so was it that, or is she just a cold-blooded raging girlfriend and stabbed him? Anyways, I'm just here to bring in the body cam footage.
On the story, like I was on the couch, like during the class thing, and I'm out on my face. Then I went back to bed. And I was like, why'd you do that shit?
Okay.
I go to bed. I understand that she was mad, you know. Fine, but I wasn't doing anything. I was on the couch. Like,
What triggered her to throw in the glass at you?
So she threw a glass at him and they ended up at the police station.
I went downstairs and I think it's my tone. Like, she tells me to work on a couple things, like my tone, facial expression. But I think it was like my tone. I was like, yeah, go downstairs then. And obviously, I didn't say it like that, but it could have been like a she knows how to describe tone. I don't know. I never realized my tone, but I know that she said she wanted to go downstairs. I'll go downstairs then.
So how do we switch from come to bed to I want to go downstairs?
So I went to woke up like at 5. She said, go to the bed. So I remember like at 4, like she woke me up, like Christian got to bed. And I was like too tired. But I don't want nothing. I mean, you know, it's like heat of the moment, you know.
I understand. People get upset. It doesn't happen
Like,
often.
I love that girl. Like, I know it sounds different, looks different to y'all, but like,
Wow, he's totally defending her.
the girl
He's like, I love that girl.
Dinner at 8:30, and then she was feeling tired, so like, usually other days I'm like, hey babe,
It's a tar. They call it a tar. Toxic, abusive relationship. TAR.
Possibly trying to wake her up again, like try to do something. Well, I guess slept on the bed. Sorry, like trying to talk clearly.
I got you. All these happen around what time?
Well, wait till
All these commotion when she told you to wake up and then I want to go downstairs and she threw the glass. 5 a.m. And after she threw the glass at you,
Someone that
punch her,
walked
hit her, pull her hair, spit on her, anything like that. So what do you do?
One day I ended up like, babe, stop.
It's hella sad.
Stop it.
Okay. You grab her to calm her down. You grab her kind of to calm her down.
I'll calm her down, and I swear on everything,
He's like,
I have no business doing that. One, I am a black man. I know that.
is this a Sarah Boone or an Amber Heard? Sorry, I just yelled at you guys. I'm like yelling at you guys over true crime. For take it personal. But so is it like Sarah Boone vibes or Amber Heard vibes? you know. Or I don't know, like gypsy vibes. I don't follow that case, but ATS is
why would she call for help?
From
He's from
what I get.
She wasn't calling for help. She was calling to like
to what?
to like remove me for that. Like,
Mix of Boone and Heard. Mix of them.
first time, like we get in an argument.
I agree.
Like Christian, and I'm like, well, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I'm not leaving. So it's like, okay, I have to call security. I was like, hey, I'll call security.
Hi, beautiful dumpling. Thanks for being here.
Like the reason why she did that is because she wanted to
Amber Heard.
leave the room. And I was like,
JoJo says
I'm
I'm
not
right.
leaving. Like, we have a flight at 8:30. Like, honestly, like, if I can go back in time, I want to like pack my shit and do waited in the lobby till like 7 a.m.
I got you. All right, give me a few minutes, all right, but you close it. We're gonna need to close this door, okay?
We need to go to the restroom then.
Not right now.
Like that anxiety, like from my past, like if you.
What's going on your past?
Like my whole dad's situation, she knows about my dad. Like I can't like process like that. Like anxiety.
He's in a police station dealing with a domestic violence issue with his girlfriend, and then he's bringing up dad issues. Trauma, right? Like, this is how trauma affects people.
Asking, I haven't said anything here. I've been so respectful.
Definitely plays a role in the psyche, right? Later down in the life,
there's a black guy.
emotionally, physically, mentally.
Like this right here, like my dad.
At least that's my opinion. Just me.
All right, let's. I understand that. I understand your condition. So there's so much I can do. I can leave the door open, but you have to stay here.
Yes, Gala.
Okay.
I'm a bond. I just sometimes feel like, is the level that you handle this, does that relate to something that you're used to
Good morning.
and familiar with from a psychological point?
What's going on today?
Now we're going to hear Courtney.
Things got blown out of like to the max.
Okay, do you have any idea? Is this your stuff?
Yeah.
Do you have any form of ID here?
Blown out of
That's right. Just passport.
yeah,
Okay.
at the police station,
Hey, I'm gonna read you something really quick.
which
All right,
isn't
you can sit
fun.
down.
It's not.
I was just wrapping up my kid.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult an attorney before questioning. You have the right to the presence of an attorney during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed before questioning. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
Just like the movies. But you're not going to jail at these points. Okay. All right. Could you verify your first and last name?
Courtney Clenney.
And your middle name?
Sorry,
Your middle name?
Taylor,
What's your date of birth?
April 21st, 96.
And your social security?
This was July 27, 2021,
Your
so
phone
8
number?
months before she stabbed him.
Say it again.
512-745-3582.
And your current address?
Well, what I have listed is 12477 Fairfax Ridge Place, but it's not my actual address. That's my permanent address.
Where do you live? We plan to send you. Cosmo's gonna say, you know what? We realize that we owe you $100,000 because of this game. We want to send it to you, but you need to sign for it. Where do they send it to? You need to know
Still my
where do you live.
permanent address.
Okay.
12477
I'm sorry. Say it again.
12477 FAIRFAX Ridge Place.
FARR.
FAIR Fairfax.
Okay. Is your an apartment number?
Austin, Texas.
That's her parents' house.
73738.
Because she's
And where were
living
you born?
in Texas
Midland, Texas.
Say it again.
Mid Texas.
before
How do you
she moved
spell
to
that?
Miami, Florida.
MITH?
MIDLAND.
MIDL.
Wait, Augie, I
L.
think I missed your comment earlier.
MIDLAND.
I want to make sure I don't miss your guys' comment. Battered wife syndrome. He haven't seen anything to do anything to her on the videos yet. He's taking a blame. I already diagnosed her. She's narcissistic with anger issues and bad habits. Toxic. And then you said something before. He's showing battered wife syndrome to my last comment, not her. I got you. I appreciate your perspective.
I'm tired.
Always.
It's okay. I understand. Have you ever been cited or arrested before?
Good point.
For what?
Tony says I think we both could have
DUI.
past trauma issues and that's why
Anything besides DUI?
It's a good point. Yes.
Anything violent?
Let's send well wishes, Jerron. Hey,
Okay.
Paul, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
So,
Trauma bond out.
how do you pronounce your first name? I'm sorry, I hate butchering.
But being intoxicated plays a role too, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading your last name. All right. And your last name, how do you pronounce it?
I can
Clenney.
empathize with
Okay,
that.
that's the one that I needed to figure out. So, why am I here? What's going on?
Well,
My boyfriend and I just got into like a loud argument, calling each other names.
since it's like 8 months
The
before.
way that it started was really just like he was upset with me because I fell asleep before dinner last night, and so he was just calling me names, and I woke up, and we were going back and forth, like getting really loud, and I decided to call because we were getting really loud. It wasn't because I was scared or anything; it wouldn't hurt me, but I felt that we were either going to get kicked out or wake people up or something because it was just like escalating. That really is
Girl's dangerous.
because I didn't want, you know, the embarrassment of
Yeah, I like to know what you guys
calling
think.
out it. Or
So you called once again for what? Why did you call for help?
because we were getting really loud.
Okay,
And I thought it was going to disturb everybody, so I felt.
Yeah, so she called the cops while they were fighting.
so you wanted him. Why were you guys arguing about?
Well, like I said, I think it was just like him being upset with me over me falling asleep last night.
So who started the argument?
I'm really trying to think.
Okay, so let's backtrace a little bit. You start from tomorrow. What did you guys do yesterday? Those are the major things that you remember.
We went to the pool downstairs,
Okay,
got a day bed, mini burgers.
okay.
And
Sounds pretty cool.
I got 2 tattoos. You should never get tattoos when you're drunk. But
Just like the movie. Okay.
yeah, got tattoos, and then that's what happened. I got really drunk at the tattoo shop and ended up falling asleep. And we were supposed to figure out a place to go to dinner, so he was upset with me.
Okay, got it.
Oh my god, okay, I remember now. As soon as I woke up, I was like,
This is today, right?
yeah, at like or
Yeah.
I don't know. As soon as I woke up,
It is a she.
I like asked.
I think
like,
that she
oh
has
my God,
earned
we were supposed to go to dinner last night, right? And he's like, "Yeah, Court, you know, like you hate me, don't you?" And he's like, "No, I don't hate you. I'm just disappointed in you sometimes." And he just kind of was, I don't know, it was just making me feel bad. And I was like, "Damn, can you like give me a break?" And he was like, "Did you give me a break?" It was so stupid. Like he was just hurting my feelings.
Okay.
And I ended up responding like he was
This
not
is a
valid.
huge red flag, right?
My feelings were being
Which is
hurt.
why we see a lot
Obviously,
of
we were going back and forth. He was already
a
upset.
lawsuit
I
and
was
all of
getting
that from
okay.
yesterday, but
We're getting loud. I was like, oh my God,
so many are.
we're gonna like do damage to the room or something. Not damage to each other. Like I really want to like
But why would you think
highlight that.
why would you think that you were gonna do damage to the room?
I like throwing something. Or like,
Did you throw something?
did I?
Yeah.
No.
Did anybody throw anything?
No.
So why would you think that there is damage to the room to be made?
Because I've done that before in our house. And I
What have you done?
thrown a glass at him.
Thanks, sweetie.
And I could just see like the way that things were going. We were either gonna get loud or I was gonna end up throwing something or like get in trouble somehow. So I was like, you know what, I'm just nipping this in the bud.
Did you throw a glass or a plate at him today?
No.
Okay. So if
No,
I
this was before.
okay, so when I go to the room and I see a broken glass on the floor, where did the glass come from?
I don't know. I literally couldn't even remember how the fight started.
Okay, well,
Was there?
yeah.
Maybe I did.
Okay.
I'm being okay. I'm being completely honest with you. I really like when they were asking me questions outside of the room. I feel like my like brain is scrambled eggs right now. I'm starving. I just woke up. Been drinking for like, you know, got here Friday.
Okay.
I don't even know how to answer.
And how long have you guys been dating?
Since Friday. We got it at like 6 p.m.
No, how long have you guys been dating?
Oh, almost a year.
Do you guys live together?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys live together on his address? 12477?
That's my parents' address because I move apartments pretty much every year. That's
Okay, so if you guys live together, where do you live?
We live in Austin together.
Okay.
You want the address for it?
Well, when I asked earlier, I said, "Tell me the address where you live," and you told me
No.
12477.
Right. I said, but I did tell you that was my permanent address, and then you.
Okay,
said,
so where do
well,
you,
like if
where do you
Oslo owes you $100,000.
where do you live?
1300 East Riverside Drive.
What's the
I
zip
just
code?
wouldn't want stuff being sent there because I'm gonna move in a few months.
Okay, what's the zip code?
78741.
And is there an apartment number?
Yes.
What is it?
1101. I'm not trying to withhold information when you said like what's the best
Okay.
address to send things to my parents.
You guys have any kids together?
Not yet.
And this is a silly question, but I have to ask you. You have been dating for a year. Are you guys intimate and there is an expectation, a mutual expectation of affection between both of you? I assume yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sets the line between two friends that are just having sex between a couple that is dating. I have to ask these questions.
Not a serious relationship.
Okay. Did anybody punch, hit, spit, throw anything at each other? Did he hit you or you did at him?
Well, I'm guessing that I threw the glass.
Did you remember throwing the glass?
No. No. But that sounds like me. So. Oh, by the way, I just want to say, somebody mentioned earlier about like there being a chair on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
That was there. I don't know why we had to pick it up. Like that had nothing to do with the fight. We weren't throwing furniture at each other.
All
I
right.
just wanted to make that clear.
Do you require medical attention at all?
So Morrison, thank you. Appreciate you so much for the super sticker. Truly, thank you, Slow Morrison, for that super sticker. I appreciate you so much. Shout out to you.
What's that?
I'm just gonna move that in here. Oh, we're keeping the door closed. I just wanna. Oh,
So my employee is gone.
that complicates things a little bit. We'll go to the room.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward to this part.
Appreciate that. Statement made.
She said she wanted to let you know she thought of an arrest in the past that she didn't remember before.
Of course you do. Thank you. Okay, appreciate that. I'm offended that you forgot my last name already.
I'm gonna remember it.
I'm really offended. I'm gonna take that personal.
I don't know why I've been hearing about the hair thing. I never said anything like that.
Okay, what about you hitting or throwing a bottle of water at him?
Yes.
She's
Yes,
like,
what?
yeah, I did that.
It happened.
What is it that happened?
Threw a bottle of water in her glass.
No, it doesn't happen.
Okay, is that something that you remember that you did? So why?
No,
why-
honestly, as soon as I just like, I'm so foggy. I've had hardly any sleep. Like, I'm not like drunk even. I just really.
Hi, Lily.
not-
Thank you, my beautiful friend.
That makes sense.
Thanks
No,
for
not
stopping
really.
by. Appreciate you.
Did you throw a bottle at him or a glass at him? You say you've
Well,
done it
yes.
before.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm just like.
Okay, and I
really don't
appreciate
know
that.
But if you say that, I know that you didn't do it. Because throwing anything like
Okay, once again, do you think you did it or you did it?
I did.
What did you do?
I'm giving you what I can right now. Because
Okay,
I really don't.
okay.
I know that he did not. That's only something that I would do.
Okay, so what did you do? Describe what did you do?
Threw a bottle of water or a glass of water at him or of something else.
Why
Filled
would
with
you do?
something
Why
else.
would you do that?
Name calling. A lot of name calling. And it's just too much.
What names was he calling you?
Bitch.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, I was throwing stuff back, or not throwing, physically throwing, but like throwing me back too.
Why
It was just- it was too much.
why was she calling you a bitch?
She's like, I was being verbally abusive as well.
We got into an argument. I forgot about this. We got into an argument about the tattoo that I got of his name. I was saying I couldn't do it because we broke up. And I just, yeah, that's how that started.
Okay.
That's how the name calling started.
All right, give me a few. Hey, we're gonna go to the room. Hey, I think got most of your information, but a couple of things that I'm missing that I do need. First, do you want to fill out a statement about what happened earlier? Okay. What's your phone number? 214.
It's so sad.
This to rebook it costs like $1,100 for our Delta flight because I want to get the third one.
Got you. We're almost done.
Augie, you're right on it. Right? Spot on. It's like, why do we get access to these documents, right? It's hard. I'm working on a case and the prosecutor actually reached out and tried to tell me that I should take down some footage. But they can't legally request that of me. So it's like, it goes back to your statement. If it wasn't for these behind the scenes video, how she was with him, hitting him constantly, but he wasn't doing anything to her, I would have believed it was all right. It's like you make your assumption, right? It was either him or her. It's like what you see is what you get, but it's like there's always two sides to a story. So it's critical. That's why I like to cover, if you follow my channel, you know we cover documents and body cam footage, because I feel like what would come into play in the court, right? In the courtroom. And those are like the actual facts of the cases. So it's awesome that we can get this type of information and deep dive into these cases.
You're okay. Just give me a few. Bear with me for a few.
Hey,
What is your email?
Michelle, good to see you, love. Oh, sorry you've been going through it, but we're glad you are here. Welcome. Love to see you in my chat. Thanks for being here.
T, like your middle name.
My last name.
At.
@gmail.com.
You guys are planning on leaving today, right? And you
I changed it today.
and you guys got here when?
Here Friday at around 5:30.
You know, just wanted a break, wanted to spend a little vacation, or you guys were celebrating anything?
We came with friends. They left yesterday. That's what we were supposed to do yesterday.
I got you. I'm going to ask you a few questions. They are yes or no. These are very simple. All right?
This was 8 months before the stabbing. The domestic violence call.
Have your girlfriend ever used a weapon against you? Has she ever threatened to kill you, or you don't have any children, so has she ever threatened to kill you? Do you think she might try to kill you?
Oof.
Does she have access to a gun or has a gun?
8 months before he said no.
Has she ever tried to strangle you? I don't make these questions, I just read them, all right?
I feel like he's sticking up for her.
Is she violently or constantly jealous, or does she control most of your
He's
daily
covering
activities?
for her, in my opinion.
Have you ever been separated after being together? Does she have a job? Has she ever tried to kill herself?
He says no, but we saw the body cam footage,
Must
right,
have
from
children.
yesterday.
Does she spy you?
So
or
that's a
leave you any threatening
lie.
messages?
We just caught it right there.
No.
The body cam where she tries in the traffic. That
All right.
fight was.
I'm gonna go check something and I'll be right back. Okay, like I said, we're almost done.
Was that after or prior to? So that was. This is 2021. So
Yeah, you guys want to escort him to the restroom. He's allowed to go to the restroom.
So I think it was before this.
Anybody?
Maybe he's not lying, but she did try to say she was going to unalive herself in the traffic fight. And when she was dating a bodybuilder in 2016, he threatened to unalive him. I'm just a messenger. I'm just here reporting. Giving you the true crime.
Just check, see if he has any fire.
I'm gonna forward this. I know it's like public information, but I like to.
Caution and trespass them both.
It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Because he's gonna want to stay because she's going. So he's not gonna want to leave her behind.
They're in Las Vegas. This is their hotel room. Can't blame the victim when they create the situation. Okay, so I'm curious. He's been manipulated by her. Tipsy says, I wonder if she threatened him, though. Says, yeah, I think he's covering for her. He's blaming himself, trying to protect her, just looking at him. There breaks my heart. I think because I misspelled on washing dishes. You don't need to delete Augie. I totally get what you mean. Totally, yeah. No, I get what you mean. She threw a cup at him.
alcoholic beverages.
You're fighting in Vegas. Oof, how toxic does that
I see
sound?
what you're saying.
And then you can't see it in our photos though. You can see that area where it's obviously wet.
Okay. Let me get a picture of from back here.
Slow says we have to understand men are taught to protect their women, so during something like this, it screws with their mind. I know, you're right. If someone walks into lions enclosure at zoo, if they get bitten, it's their own fault, not the lions. Okay. What's up, Bossane? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. The psychological bind is strong because when you're being accused for something you're not guilty of, you kind of hope they're going to wake up and realize the truth, because running can mean guilt. It's like a pattern, right? It's like you get used to it, the toxicity and abuse of it all. And that's where I'm like, hold on, hold the phone. Like, the family sued the hotel and the security company. Shouldn't the parents be held accountable as well? I said it yesterday. I mean, if everyone saw that they were fighting this bad on a physical level, is it everyone's responsibility or is it them? They're adults. Why are you being toxic? Right? Or is it a mental health issue?
All right.
We go round and round and round. But I believe that law enforcement should have separated them that night. I do believe that much. I'm gonna fast forward this part.
Hey, is the room registered to you? Who is it registered to? Her? No, it's okay.
I'm sorry, did you say that the male was listed on an LMS on this room?
Hey, is the room registered to you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's on it.
You're okay with
Whether
just
we
go
think
checking
she's
out the
guilty
room,
or
make sure there's
not,
no
or
dead bodies in
blooded
there.
murder or
You
not,
ask for help,
I feel for
all
her
that stuff.
and
But I'm not looking for
the
anything
sense
legal.
that I think there's mental health
So you're
issues.
ready for a resume.
Yeah, I thought that's like.
This isn't a
I just
normal
want to make sure that it's okay.
relationship, right?
She's already
normal.
additional.
Sorry. I
Normal.
have an argument out there. Like this. Like,
That's a whole nother thing.
real
But
Okay. All right. Let's just
people around them
go
knew.
and we'll put him out here. That way.
Yeah. All right, sir. Can you come with us, please? We're gonna go back to the room. Actually, one moment. Can I borrow you?
The system failed them. I believe so as well. I do think that it plays a factor into it. I do.
Hey, just come over. I'll talk to you. Just come over. Let's go past those doors. Huh? Let's go talk outside, okay? Velasco.
You ever watch Narcos?
Yeah. It's a good show. All right, listen. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna try to make it as short as I
Well,
can. I don't want to
they did
give you
in
a
a
long
sense
speech.
that
Okay.
if you watched yesterday's live, security actually stood in the hotel. Security stood outside their penthouse door that night before they had a fight and didn't arrest him. So if you're being sarcastic, no, it was actually true. I think at that point they should have intervened and arrested one of them or separated one of them. It goes back to like the 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗲 case, right? The police were called and they separated them. But to what extent, right? Because she ended up back with Brian, and we see here they didn't separate them at all. And if she was being evicted for these disturbing the peace instances, I feel like they should have intervened that night.
There's a lot of things that we have discretion with. And
We
there's a
saw
lot
the
of things
body
that we
cam
don't.
footage yesterday before the death.
This is one of them. You guys are in a relationship. She threw a glass at you. The glass is there. She admitted throwing the glass. When that happens, I have to make an arrest. I can't fail the job.
They should have arrested her then. My point.
Let me
So they
finish.
were failed by the system the night
If I go ahead and pick up the phone and I tell
They
the
were.
judge, hey judge, this is a one-time thing, has never happened. He's gonna say, nope. You either make the arrest or I send somebody to take you to jail and you do your job. So that discretion that I'm talking about, it's taken away from me. We become the bad guy. So based on that, that happened. She's going. I'm explaining now how it works. We're not.
I'm gonna fast forward to this.
I can't.
Oh my God, he's crying.
Hey, no, I don't have to. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is what I have to do.
Crying over
Okay?
this. And his
I'm just trying
girlfriend.
to explain to you how can you get her out.
Right?
The sooner the better. Okay? I'm gonna give you some information. It's gonna show you where she is heading.
You see, my friend.
She's going to ccDC. All you have to do is call 311. They'll give you the information of ccDC. You can just call to see how the process is going. This is the event rights. These are organizations that can answer for you.
He's so distraught.
All
Wow.
right. The gentlemen are going to support
Like
you.
August
So you can get your response. I want to let you know
Who
one
would
thing.
believe
Okay?
her that he's a
Right now,
violent man? Is he
I'm
violent?
going to escort you to your room to let you take your
I
stuff.
don't see him.
If they change their mind and they want to decide you to kick you out of the hotel right now, they can.
We weren't there.
Okay?
Yes. So I'm gonna read to you right now, based on the circumstances.
I don't control that. That is between the hotel and you.
So we're gonna, I'm gonna read you trespass right now.
All right, I'm gonna go work on your girl. Okay?
Owner of this property, I do by CC.
She doesn't. All right, Courtney. This is the deal. So
I love this body
the
count.
investigation shows that you threw a glass at him, and that in these states is considered a
like-
battery.
This is real.
And
We're
since you
gonna
two
get-
are in a relationship, that is considered battery of domestic violence. It's a mandatory arrest.
Okay, there's a lot that I didn't say because I didn't want him to get in trouble.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
grabbing him, pushing me down.
Okay.
Oh,
So
now
so we already went over
he's
this. I'm just
aggressive.
telling you what's going to happen. Anything else that you tell me, I'll be happy to put it on the report.
Oh.
But at this point, you're going to be transported.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
May I at least get a hug from my boyfriend before?
He's already gone.
We're gone where?
He already left the building.
So okay, I don't have my phone with me. I need to make sure that my promise ring that you got me is upstairs. There's a lot that like happened.
Okay, so she finds out that he's gone. They let him free, and she starts freaking out.
And that I don't want to bring up. because
Let me
I don't wanna
explain
She's
you.
not.
Let me explain.
I haven't-
Calm down for a
I
second.
haven't brushed my teeth. I need to shower. I haven't brushed my teeth.
Chill.
Let me explain you how this is going to work. Okay. Calm down for a second. You have been cool, and I'm trying to give you the same courtesy. Okay. There is no discretion for us if we have to make the arrest or not. You have to go. We are the bad guys here. The way it works is that we did all the
You're the
crimes.
bad
It is a
guys.
misdemeanor. So you're going to be
Yes, sir.
given bail. But the sooner that we can get this going, the sooner that you can get out. I already spoke with him. I already told him where were you going to be? How does the process work?
Mm.
And all that stuff.
You told Christian.
Everything. I told him
I
he
don't
knows
see him.
absolutely everything that he
He's
needs to know.
He's gonna come
No.
here.
We assume that he's gonna come get you, of course. Okay, okay.
Okay.
So are you gonna be cool with us?
Like cause
Because you're
problems. No.
Right.
I'm gonna cause problems.
Okay, so go ahead and take off your necklace.
He's
coming with
getting
you.
arrested. If they tell
But
you
you
to
cannot
take off
go
your
in the van
jacket,
with you. We're gonna put it with you. Everything that you have with you is coming with you. You just cannot be wearing
I
it.
need to get my phone from upstairs. My
Right
mom
now.
texted me asking me if I was gonna be home to get
Okay,
the
remember
dogs.
when I asked you, are you gonna be cool?
Yeah, I'm gonna be cool. I just-
Okay, right now what you have with you is coming with you, and that's it. They're gonna let you make as many phone calls as you need from down there. Okay,
Mhm.
go ahead and take off your necklace so we can put it with your property.
Hey, Clenney, I left the number that you gave me for you to call once you're in jail. Give me your phone number.
I never take this off. It's extremely hard to take off.
It's okay, it's gonna come with you.
It would make me feel good if I had a cross on me though.
Okay, like I said, I don't write the rules of jail. I'll be happy to help you to get it off.
You know, like shaking.
Yeah, it's okay.
What is
What is this right here?
It's an air bar. I've been like needing it the whole time. I was allowed to hit it or go into my
I'm
purse.
gonna put these in the purse.
It's just nicotine.
Oh, Christmas.
All right, go ahead and stand up.
Can I just walk peacefully out with you, please? I
No.
really don't.
Go ahead and stand up.
And
Face the wall.
I need to go number 2.
Face the wall.
What?
Separate your feet. Yeah.
Wait.
You're passing the belly chain down there.
Pause.
Yeah, it's okay.
Rewind. What?
What is this right here?
It's an air bar. I've been like needing it the whole time. I was allowed to hit it or go into my
I'm
purse.
gonna put these in the purse.
She said it yes.
It's just nicotine.
All right,
Stop.
go ahead and stand up.
Stop messing with me.
Can I just walk peacefully out with you, please? I
No.
really don't.
Go ahead and stand up.
And
Face the wall.
I need to go number 2.
Face the wall. Separate your feet. Yeah.
What?
You're passing the belly chain down there. That way. Do not go in
Am I
your
allowed to
pockets.
hit that before I go?
We're gonna separate your feet. We're gonna transport you right away, and you'll be able to use the bathroom down there. Okay.
You got that lock?
Yeah, it's on my pocket.
Oh, are we gonna walk through the lobby?
No, we're gonna walk to the back.
I'm so confused.
Put your hands across your chest. Both hands across your chest. And this is actually way more comfortable than the handcuffs.
Whoa.
So that's what I'm trying to save you an extra step.
They're like chaining her up.
Face the wall.
Hey, Clenney, sorry, but I'm also gonna be.
Could you give me a second?
Oh,
Could you
go
give me a
ahead.
second,
No
please?
problem.
Thank you.
Wow.
Left hand down.
Okay.
Right hand down.
I'm having a lot of anxiety.
It's okay.
Okay, I don't feel that I should be getting arrested at all right now. So I just need my hands.
Okay. Just let me double check this, and then I'm gonna give you your hands back. Okay, so this is better than the handcuffs. With the handcuffs, they will be on your back all the time. Okay. Okay. You got your hands back.
I'm handcuffed.
Okay.
Yeah, he has them.
Okay.
I have been begging for that air bar ever since I got here, and I'm seriously having anxiety.
Control to marry 31 KB, 1 in custody.
Am I able to do that?
What?
The air bar has been in my purse for the last like 4 hours, and I'm really addicted to it. Can I hit that before I go to jail,
No.
No.
please?
You can't do that. What?
And last name is Clenney.
Yes. We were checking out today. We had a flight. Is this like a overnight ordeal?
12-hour hold.
12-hour hold? Okay, there's a lot that happened that I didn't say anything because I don't want my boyfriend to get in trouble. I don't need to, please. I was gonna get
I'll be happy to put her on the report.
No, I don't need that. I just
Okay.
I was calling for help, and oh my God, I cannot do that. My mom texted me asking if I was gonna be home with for the dogs today, and I haven't been able to talk to her yet. And she's really worried.
They're gonna make you make as many phone calls as you need to. Okay.
All right. Can't take it with them.
Oh, right. Oh, hey, here, guys. Make a hole.
Yeah.
I plan that right there. All right.
This is the back door, so then when I walk to the casino, you're gonna go straight to the transport van and hopefully.
I love watching this body consideration. I'm sick.
Yeah, anytime when I read it.
So you're gonna be trespassing from our property and duly appointed representative of the owner of this property, and hereby warn you to our trespassing, you can be trespassing for the number of hours.
If I ever come back,
You can't come back.
It just means
larger property stuff, once you get out, you can call us before you get here, so we can escort you to
It's like, am I ever getting out?
your property. Or you
tonight,
Yes, ma'am.
whenever you get released.
You're
Give us a
leaving
call
now.
first before you come to our property. All right.
I'm gonna change her shoes or don't care.
No, they're saying we'll see you.
Okay. There's cameras all over that they're watching you, and you're gonna come from here to
We're
jail.
going right to jail right now.
We're not taking any detours. Just watch your head, watch your step. Make sure you buckle up for your own safety.
there's no more than a 12-hour hold.
You'll get to see a judge, and they'll walk you through the process. Okay.
So that's 8 months before she ends up stabbing her boyfriend. 8 months. Prosecutors claim that this aggressiveness built up and that she's guilty. So now we're going to watch the interrogation from the night of the crime. We're going to skip through a lot of it while she's waiting, and we're going to watch a lot of it. So thank you for being here. Hold on, let me pull it up. It's wild when you see all of it, right? Hey, Ronnie. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Good to see you, as always. So this is after she stabs him. I saw that footage yesterday. The crime scene footage. So if you missed yesterday, go back and rewatch. This is right after she stabbed him. So you saw a year before, and now we watched the interrogation almost a year later. So I wanted you to compare and contrast. That's what we're doing here. We went a little bit out of order, but I want us to see the parallel difference in some sense. If you may. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Ronnie. Yeah, this is her, right after she stabbed him. You guys have to go back and watch part 1 because I showed the crime scene footage. So this is right after she stabs him. So I want you guys to make a connection to the video you just saw a year before when she's the aggressor and gets arrested. And now you're watching it the night that she stabs him. How is she acting? Is she acting the same? What do you see? It's been about 8 months between her arrest in Vegas and this. The robe. The robe, yeah, the cups. That's what they found for her. Okay, I'm gonna move past this part where she's just having like a meltdown and acting bothered after she stabbed her boyfriend. She has like blood on her fingernails here. I just want to make that point. Like a germaphobe. It's irrelevant, but She's acting like she doesn't care. Yes, her feet giving evidence. We saw the bloody feet and the bloody clothes.
My apologies for being absolutely fucking covered in blood.
Listen, you don't have to apologize, okay? I completely understand.
My apologies for being
Alright.
covered in blood.
Things happen, and you can't control it. Okay? So, you don't have to apologize for it.
All things she can get out of it. She does get out of it. She ends up going to the hospital for 2 days and then she's free until they arrest her months later. So
today's Sunday,
What's that?
April 3,
she gets out of it.
and the time is 7:36 p.m. Right?
How do you feel about that?
What's your first name?
Courtney.
Courtney. Can you spell that for me, please?
Should she have been let out? Absolutely not.
Okay. And your last name?
𝐶LE.
I guess it's a cardinal principle of the justice system, right?
What is your date of birth?
4/21/96.
Thanks for being here, Gus Mask.
When was your birthday? Mine too.
It's been. Oh, really? When is your birthday?
The 13th.
My boyfriend's just the 12th.
Oh, really?
He turns 28.
Super
12th.
close. It's just in a row.
Assuming that he.
Well, he's still in the hospital right now, so okay. Just take a breather, okay? I know this must be very rough for you right now.
No, we were supposed to go to the park with my dogs today. Like, I just did not how I expected to spend it. Sorry.
And
That's not what we're talking about. You asked me my birthday. Okay, what's the next question?
okay. Are you currently living there?
Yes.
Yeah. The address is 3131 Northeast 7th Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what apartment was it?
2201.
2201. How long have you guys been living there?
Since the first or second week of January.
Oh, this year,
Mm-hmm.
2022.
Yeah.
She does use self-defense.
Together from
She does
Boston.
claim self-defense, yes.
From Austin. Oh, okay. When did you guys come to Miami from Austin?
We visited last year in March, and we loved it. And we travel all the time together. We like the beach.
Yeah.
She sounds like drunk or something.
I mean, I've always wanted to live here. So he was like, he wanted to move to London. I wanted to move here. And I said, maybe we should start in the U.S.
Yeah.
And he was
then go
like
to
that,
London.
and we did it. So,
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
about 2 years.
About 2
A
years.
year and a half to 2 years, yeah.
Hey, life artist.
Is he okay?
Glad you made it.
He's still in the
Alright,
hospital. They're
yeah,
still,
I
you
know.
know, monitoring him and talking to him. So we're
I
waiting.
don't think it was
Oh my God, so
self-defense
he's not
anymore.
even have to have surgery.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
I'm curious if watching the body cam footage and the past situations changed your mind. Because it does, right? When you have the full story, we're so quick to judge everything, but there's always two sides or more to one story.
So they're still doing X-rays and stuff like that. So I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear a response.
That's all I have to know. Thank
Okay.
God.
So
That's all I need.
we'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
And once we're done, I'll go talk to them again and see what's the update. Okay. All right. So you said 1.5 years to 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you said that today you guys were supposed to go to the park.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was yeah. Oh, you never thought it was self-defense.
Well, I'll just let you ask questions and I'll answer.
No, you can tell me whatever you want.
She's
You can tell me
claiming
whatever you want.
self-defense. Yeah, we had just gotten back together.
I don't believe it's self-defense.
I had broken up with him, and then he came back the last like 2 nights, and everything was perfect. And then start like into an argument, and I ended up getting scared. And
There was no proof of him being violent with her.
Or not overreacting
Text,
necessarily,
videos,
but overreacted, and I
footage.
didn't know exactly what might happen.
But yeah, we were right before anything happened. We were going to walk the dogs down to this park over by like the Paramount, which has like the beach volleyball and basketball court and all that. We're gonna walk them over there and let my dog Ranger play soccer. That was my plan for the day, and then go.
How old are you?
To the movie. Or to go to a movie tonight in Miami Beach. My dogs are 8 years old. 8 years old?
Oh, okay. They're both of them?
Yes.
Oh. You've had them all 8 years? Since they were babies?
Yes.
Oh. What breed are they?
Mini Aussies.
Mini Aussies? I love those.
Too.
Super smart.
Yeah.
You guys lived in Austin before here, right? Between the first and second week of January, you guys moved to Miami. Did you guys stop anywhere before coming to Miami, or did you move somewhere else between Austin and Miami, or you went straight to Miami?
We drove the U-Haul from Austin to Miami. Took us like 2 days. I didn't drive one bit, and he went the whole way. So it was like a day and a half, 2 days. No, we just stopped a bunch of places on the way.
Does he have any family?
He does. He has.
Yeah.
He has his mom and grandma. He's closest to.
Mom and grandma?
Mm-hmm.
We're here in Miami, or?
They live in Dallas. I think his grandma may still be in Nigeria, because they visit a lot, but I think that they're back in Dallas.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
He has a brother that lives in I think Houston. I don't know where his sister lives.
Do you happen to know off the top of your head their phone number, or?
None of theirs, no.
No?
No.
You have it on your phone number, on your phone, or?
I think that I would have his mom on my phone for sure, and then maybe his grandma.
Okay. What's his mom's name?
You know, he told me. I'm terrible right now.
That's like remembering.
And I met her multiple times. I've been to her house, and I still didn't tell you. That's pretty bad.
I mean, how many times have you seen her?
I think 4 times.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's spread apart, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't imagine to like remember somebody's name that easy. I'm really bad at remember names too. So again. How about his brother? You know his brother's name, or no? Okay.
He is very like not, I guess, like too thorough with talking about. I mean, that's not really probably like the word, but not like too thorough. I feel like I calmed down a little bit once he told me like they're just like talking to him. Okay, so I can talk to him. They're like, he's not really like that thorough or something. He doesn't really talk as much about his family as I do mine. I talk about my family all the time.
Okay.
Hi, my beautiful Sarah. Good to see you, my love. Hey, Kat. Good to see you.
You have a big
Hey,
family,
Scott.
small family?
Thanks for stopping
by.
Yay, my beautiful Sarah. I'm glad you made it. Love to you, my girl.
I'm the closest with my immediate family. My mom, my dad, and my little sister.
Okay.
So not really that big of a family.
Okay. What's your mom's name?
Deborah.
Deborah. And your dad's?
Kim.
Kim.
Mm-hmm.
What are their last names?
Clenney.
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 We're covering Courtney Clenney interrogation.
Morgan.
Say the last name. You ever need us to take a break? You know, because I know it's rough, you know, with everything going on. But when you take a break, you let me know, okay?
Yeah. Thank you guys for giving me water and tissues.
No, definitely. Okay, so do you guys work here in Miami, or do you guys have your own business?
I do social media, so I'm an influencer, I guess is what
Oh, yeah?
call it. Yes, I'm an influencer. And he does stocks and crypto.
What do you focus on, like Instagram or social media?
Instagram, LinkedIn.
Okay.
It's just, yeah.
What's
It pays the bills.
what's your Instagram?
At Courtney Tailor.
Huh?
At Courtney Tailor.
He's like,
Taylor spelled Taillor.
TAILOR.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it that he does?
Stocks and crypto.
Stocks and crypto.
He just has stocks and does crypto.
Yeah, so he's pretty good with numbers and all of that. Yeah. And he's done that since you've known him, or?
I mean, as far as I know, he's done it since he was 19, and he's 27.
Okay.
So he's pretty damn good at it. That's, I guess, compared to other people that do it.
Yeah. And how long were you guys planning on being in Miami, or before going to London? Or?
I don't think London was ever really going to happen. I don't think I would ever do that. But yeah. We were going to move into a house.
Mm-hmm.
So have an apartment, and then we were like, maybe just move here for a year. And then once we got here, we were like, no, this is dope.
Yeah.
So we have the dog picked out. It's a golden retriever. We're going to name Mellow. So we were going to get the house. So we could have a backyard. Because I have 2 dogs, and then we're going to have 3. So we're planning on staying here for a while.
Okay.
I just hope we get the opportunity to do that. Sorry.
Once again, you don't have to apologize.
Hopefully I'm over freaking out and like I'll be able to see him or whatever. But I don't see it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I will keep it together.
Okay. So how about before we go into like the details of what happened today, okay? I have to swear you in and read you a couple other paperwork. It's just a normal process for everybody, with victims, witnesses, everybody. Okay? So
I got a chance to talk to Christian today.
to who?
Christian.
Okay. Oh,
who's that?
The victim.
they haven't told me his name yet.
I don't know if I'm the victim. He's definitely the victim. What'd you say?
No,
He's like, I'm the victim, but he's definitely the
I was the one
victim.
that wants to see.
Yes, ma'am.
I just assume everybody knows everything.
Yes.
Sorry.
No,
That's a big red flag.
Will I get a chance to talk to him?
we'll see once.
No.
We'll see once we're done with everything, the talking and with the scene and seeing what's the update with him, and then we'll definitely get you an answer later. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, this is an investigation into, what do we call it, a domestic dispute, which occurred at 3131 Northeast 7th Avenue, apartment 2201. In reference to case number, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. It's going to be 22-0403 00-23743.
The City of Miami Police Incident Number. Okay. This statement is being taken in the City of Miami Police
I agree, sir.
Department, the investigation office, which is located at 400 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Miami-Dade County, Florida. Okay. Okay. You raise your hand, your right hand. Okay. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
No, I do.
You can put your hand down. Real quick, have you taken any alcohol or medication or narcotics today?
No.
No.
No, I have just like medicine that I do, but nothing that was mind altering.
Oh, okay. Like what?
I actually don't know what it's called. Taking a medication just for.
What's the medication for? If you don't mind me asking.
Ooh, they redacted that. So it must be a mental health issue
What is your level of education?
because they generally
Just
redact
last grade,
mental
or
health.
did you graduate
From college.
From college? Okay. What college was that?
𝗓𝐶.
I've been denied body cam footage because of that reason. Not from her, but other cases.
How long of
So
school did you do
she
that?
must have like a behavioral disorder.
It's like
Maybe like
at
BPD.
each one. Well, 𝗓𝐶 about 1.5 years, I think. Santa Monica like a semester or two.
Which will come into play in trial.
Okay. Do you have any?
Absolutely.
Have you been diagnosed with any mental disability or anything like that? No. Okay.
She's lying.
Then I'm gonna move over to this one.
From what I gather from my deep dives and previous records,
You have the right to remain silent.
there's definitely
Anything
something
you
going
say
on.
can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer or advice before.
Which is
you
why
ask
she was in
questions.
rehab.
You have the right
Right?
to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot
Or
afford
no.
to hire a
I know,
lawyer,
you guys
one
let
will
me
be
know.
appointed to represent you before any questioning, if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights
Yes.
and
All right.
not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would I be able to talk to my father? Because he's pretty much acts as my attorney with, like, I mean, not like for stuff like this. Obviously, I've never been in this kind of situation.
Is he an attorney?
No. He's just.
Well, we'll give you a chance.
We know what to do.
We'll give you a chance to talk to your father later. Okay.
I mean, before I speak to. I just feel like I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be fine. I think Christian will be fine, and I will be fine. So I mean, there's no need. But I just want to talk to something.
No worries. I'm gonna be able to give you some time to talk to your dad or with anybody that you need to talk to. Okay.
And I want to go home and see my dogs, and I want to go to the hospital. Will I be able to do that tonight?
We took care of the dogs. We found someone. I believe your mom mentioned that's taken care of them before when you traveled. So
love and thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got able to get a hold of them, and they're actually gonna be taken over there. Just so you know. So they're taken care of. They're in good hands. They're probably actually already there now. Okay. So we took care of those. Because I know they were seen. They were going back and forth. We seemed a little, Yeah. I know how dogs are. We're all dog lovers here. All three of us, we also have dogs. So that's like family, and we took care of them. Just so you know.
Yeah, the female officer that was over there was talking to my mom and trying to get the one that was food. So thank God.
So they're in good hands.
Thank you. I want to be. I want to talk to my mom for an hour on the phone, and I want to go sit at the hospital. Am I going to be able to do that?
So
she keeps asking for her parents. Sarah says, I know a lot of their case and the messages. She's a mean person. RIP Christian. Yes. Beaver says she's clearly mental disorder to some extent. Life Artist says, I think the fact that she's tried this before speaks volumes. I agree with that. She did threaten to stab her bodybuilder boyfriend in 2015, allegedly. Slowmore says, yes, Sarah can't even disguise mental health disorders if someone is abusing substances. But yes, most of substances cover up mental health disorders. Absolutely. Sarah says, I'm big on mental health, but you don't just do what she did. She was sober for sure. I think maybe, yeah. I agree, Sarah. As long as the dogs are fine. The dogs are fine. Going to a blind range, you shouldn't blame substances or mental health issues, someone's psychosis. I mean, we saw the day before, everything leading
I
up
can't
to
give you an
it.
answer. Okay, we just have to go through everything. Because remember, this just happened, so I can't really give you a straight answer. If I do, I would be lying to you, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to lie to you.
Okay.
Okay. Just as well as I don't want you to lie to me. I don't want to lie to you. We want to be able to understand everything that went down today. Okay. As truthful as we can be. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
Yeah. If I don't, what happens?
I mean,
yeah.
It's your choice. It's your right. But at the end of the day, we just want to figure out what happened. Okay? We just want to hear your side of the story and what occurred, so we can piece this together and come to an understanding. Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, we weren't there. You know, you were, so there's no better person to tell it than you.
And it took so long for I don't know what I honestly, it was such a blur. I was on the phone with my mom. I don't know.
Nice for me right over here.
Yeah, you can reread it. Take your time, reread it again.
This is why I would like to call my dad and say, can I just do this? Or should I have to get a lawyer? Because I realize, like, how very serious this is. Like, I mean, I was sitting there in a freaking puddle of my boyfriend's blood, begging him to, like, please not, like, fucking give up on me. Like, man, like, this shit is fucking serious. You know, I mean, I don't think I'm necessarily in trouble, but, like, I just would like to.
I mean,
can I just talk to? I mean, I have this happened, and the whole situation happened, and I haven't talked to anybody if it means anything.
No, I understand. Right now,
okay, well, you know what? What?
No, just.
I've never been in this kind of situation.
You can talk to him later. Because
You have. We just saw the arrest video from 2021. You have been in this situation.
Why can't I talk to him beforehand?
So why play them back to back?
I would like to understand what's going on.
I know, but like if I say, hey, is it cool if I sign a constitutional rights waiver
because
when my boyfriend has
like
not
a lawyer.
Yeah, if you're an adult, if you were a minor,
he would be the one who would. He handles my lawyer too.
If you were under 18, then yeah, I would provide you a phone call to your father. But you're over 18, so
some people will not be so public like she was, if you know what I mean. I agree, Theater.
I get you, but I feel the same way with my parents. You know, I still go to them too for questions that they've dealt with in the past.
I agree, Sarah.
My dad handles I am so freaking out right now a little bit. Like I want to go to the hospital and I want to just call my fucking mom. And I know that I do not get that right. I know it. But here's the thing: is that this is constitutional rights waiver. My dad handles my lawyer. I'm not going to take a court-appointed lawyer. My dad handles my lawyer. I would not be calling my lawyer. So my dad is the first person you got to call, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been in a situation like this where somebody's in the hospital. Yeah. I've never been in this kind of situation. That's why, like, I don't want to do anything wrong. You know?
I mean, it's your decision at the end of the day. But
what happens if not?
If not, then that's it. We don't talk about what happened to him. We just have to take the stories that we've been told from the people next door.
We missed you, Bamba. I'm glad you're back.
And try and narrow it down to what happened today.
I think I messaged you.
You get a much better picture, a much better idea coming from you who was there today than us trying to piece it together from other people as well in there, you know. There's no better story to get than yours was there. So which is why we prefer it from you. But you know, like you said, it's your decision if you want to or not. But for us to obviously proceed and make a better decision for all of us, it's getting your story. You know, you were there. You know?
Yeah, like she feels
So
My boyfriend is not dead, is he?
Well, he can't talk to us right now. Either way, he's in the hospital.
You're
Yes.
homicide.
Yeah. So I
It's
really,
like the
I
Dexter
believe,
vibe. All
I
of those
believe they
things are
explained
like.
to you on scene. It's Sunday, so Sunday domestic violence units don't work. So we handle their calls anytime we get into the domestic violence calls. We handle it for them, and so that's why we were raised from the beginning.
Can I go and come back?
No, unfortunately, no, I can't. It's steps, you know. Once we handle this, and we'll go to the next step. And
Is there a chance I'm gonna go home tonight?
I don't have a definite answer for you.
Okay, well I'll just.
Okay. So,
I need a.
8 p.m.
There's what's up in my.
It's 4/03/2020. All right. So let's start from the start. You guys are supposed to take out your dogs to the park, right? And then what happens after that?
Like I said, a little bit blur.
Yeah.
I was doing laundry and watching a listening to a Christina Randall video, and tried to call my mom. She didn't answer the first time. And
She's
then
like, I was
came
watching
back
true
with
crime
a
before I
sandwich.
committed true
Before
crime.
he left, he recited exactly what I wanted. And I said, I'll text what I want to you. And he said, I know what you want. I said, no, you don't. And he recited it to me before he left. And he got it perfectly right.
Okay.
And then he left. I guess he went to go bike over there. That's just what he said. I don't know if he walked or biked, but he told me he's going to bike first.
Like a bicycle?
Yeah.
Okay.
He came back. And I said something about like, oh, are you going to like reshare your location with me? Like, did you want to share it? And he said, yeah, I shared it. And I was like, oh, when did you do that? And he goes, the other day, like when you were done with me. And I was like, okay.
Oh, thank you, Bun Bun.
Share it.
I've missed you. Thank you for gifting.
And then he told, they kind of like turned into like a little
Thank
like,
you, Kat.
argument or something.
Kat Randall.
He told me to reshare mine, and I was like, okay,
That's amazing.
I will.
So Morrison, you got a membership. Shout out Dragon.
What's
up?
About it again.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Bun Bun. I appreciate you guys supporting me.
Don't know.
Shout out to you guys.
Something about, well, what if I'm somewhere you don't want me to be?
Okay.
Which I wouldn't have been. I love him, but like
you love him.
Maybe you don't want to know where I am. I guess maybe they'll just like hurt him because he was pressing me, and he ended up pinning me against the wall, and then. I said like choking me on the floor. It's just like they were looking at my neck, and I was like, I'm not saying like choking me like, whatever. But he had my like neck, and this happened twice before, where I couldn't breathe, and I was on the floor. Yeah. I could not breathe, and I don't think that.
Shout out to you guys, Bun Bun, Kat Randall, Life Artist. Thank you for gifting and supporting. Amanda, you got a membership. Hey, girl.
Just trying to kill me, but I was scared.
Shout out Dragon, got a membership. And so Morrison.
So yeah, I'm on the floor.
You guys.
And heavy bend and watch me up.
Thank you for supporting me.
Get my mom on the phone, and I'm just trying to really remember. I got my mom on the phone. And I remember she was standing like against the couch. Like we were obviously it was a big deal at this point. So this happened like over by the door and somehow moved like over in the living room. We were standing by the couch, facing toward the kitchen. I was in the kitchen. And then he just I could see all the whites in his eyes. He was like, like coming at me, and so I grabbed one of these knives. My mom got me for Christmas. I grabbed one of them, and I was like, I swear to God, I swear to God. It was just like, I mean, I grab and be like, don't come anywhere closer to me. Because, earlier,
That's when
I was
she
having
said
2
she
other times
drew
I
the
couldn't
knife.
fucking breathe. I'm sorry. I couldn't breathe. And it's very scary. And I just think, like, just like this kind of thing where I was saying, like, do you know if he's okay? If he, like,
No.
if he's choking me and he's angry enough, he might, like, this is different, I think. But if he's, like, choking me or, like, pinning me or something and I can't breathe, he might go too long. So I grab my knife and I said, don't come anywhere closer to me. I had absolutely no intention of using it. I'm on the phone with my mom and he's coming at me like he's gonna grab either the phone or like the knife or something. And so I was just like, I was like, don't come any closer.
Appreciate it.
Coming at me and I threw it. And I meant for it to go.
How far away was he?
Well, I was by my fridge and he was like by
Thank you, my girl.
One of the chairs of the sofa.
My girl, Sarah.
Okay.
My wonderful girl, Sarah. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you so much. Shout out to you. And everyone who gifted. I love you guys.
Like,
comparing to us,
10 feet. I'm trying to think in my head. I'm trying to make the.
Thank you for joining membership.
No, but this is further.
I appreciate you.
No, further than that.
Okay.
Oh, well, if I said, yeah, you're right. It was more than 10 feet then. It was definitely further than this.
Okay.
She's being too dramatic for it to be true.
It was further than
I don't think he was attacking her. I don't.
So then, you were by the fridge and he was by the couch? You were by the fridge and he was by the couch?
My opinion.
Yes.
My opinion.
I was in front of the fridge. He was by the couch.
Can agree to
and then
behind my island.
Then what kind of movements did he make that he at the moment? He was gonna walk
running at me.
Running? Okay.
Well,
Thank you.
encouraging, aggressively walking, something.
What was he doing?
My girl,
like,
Sarah.
was he doing something with his hands or?
Doing it had his hands up. I couldn't tell you exactly.
Was he yelling at you?
I don't think he was either. Yeah, I don't buy it.
What was he saying?
Also, Joe, to put my hand up, so I really need to like think. Yeah, I remember one of the things, but I don't think it's relevant.
No, go ahead, tell me. It might be relevant. It might help me understand this a little more.
He said, why don't you go find one of the fucking guys in G-Wagons? Because I had said something about that when I broke up with him like a week ago. Out of anger. I didn't say it because I want that, because I love him.
Uh-huh.
But that was just one of the things that you said.
Was that at the moment that he was charging you or earlier in one of the arguments?
It was before he choked me. Yes, it was before he choked me.
Okay.
Okay, but she says he choked her out that night, but we don't see him being aggressive, right? We saw the body cam footage, the phone calls we played yesterday on the live. If you missed that, go back and watch. Hit the like button, support your girl, replay. We do the homicide fights and her DUI leading back to 2020. So it's why I played it in that manner, because I wanted you guys to have a timeline leading up to this night where she stabbed him on April 3rd, 2022.
So he gets...
So no, not right then. I couldn't tell you regarding this right then.
I don't know.
So,
but I swear to God, I was scared. I mean, after like what I was scared. And
I appreciate all of you who are here supporting.
I was scared.
Girl, small channel, doing big things. I have some stuff coming up. Some members only.
So you told me that he had you against the wall at one point,
yes,
right? With the hands over your neck.
Going on a few different panels.
And
really good.
How did you end up from the wall to the ground?
Let me go.
Uh-huh.
Let me go, and then I started swinging on him because I've been against the wall.
Okay.
I started trying to hit him.
Yeah.
And then
No, I don't think Christian was trying to hit
He
you.
dropped it too, though. What did
I
he
think
do?
you were
Did he like lift you
insecure.
up, or did he grab your hair? Did he just kind of like rotate you onto the ground?
That led
I
to the
really
fight.
couldn't even tell you.
He pushed you?
Good question,
I,
Morrison.
I,
She claimed that he choked her, but you said, does she have any neck? No, she doesn't have any marks on her neck. Crime scene photos didn't show anything, and the officers also didn't see any sign on her neck of physical abuse. A lot of her paranoia was likely that she would retaliate one day for the way she treated him. Still, I don't believe. Yeah, I think she was very insecure. We see that in the fights from yesterday, right? How that led
if
to
I could have like
violent
been given
argument.
all these questions, I could be like, maybe let me think about it. Or when I'm trying to remember like a whole situation of where I was very upset about something, which I've learned this in therapy or whatever. It's like write down like all the details so you don't forget. Just like write it all out clearly so it makes sense to you and makes sense to somebody else. But I haven't had a chance to have a pen and paper or my phone to like write down exactly what happened. And I haven't even like fully thought about it. So honestly, my answer is I don't remember.
So she has no proof of him being
He has
violent.
you on the ground. You end up on the ground, and he has his hands over your neck.
She's saying that her therapist told her to write everything down.
Yeah.
And she didn't have time.
And then is he saying something to you at the time when he's on the ground on top of you, or?
He was saying something like gritting his teeth. I don't remember what it was.
Like what?
He was saying something like gritting his teeth, like with the white of his eyes, but I don't remember what it was.
Grinding his teeth.
And then he at one point he stops, right? Sorry. And what, you get up, you go to the bedroom, or what do you do?
I get my phone from
Peter says crocodile tears.
The kitchen. I got my phone from the kitchen.
Sarah says she was abusing him. He never laid a hand. The only time when he was trying to get her off of him. Augie says, and she stabbed in outward motion. Yes, you're right, Augie. Timeline, how you present it is amazing. A straight effect. Thank you, my girl. I appreciate that.
I called my mom. I was talking to her, and then he was following me around the apartment and acting like I mean, just like after we shouldn't be together.
No, you shouldn't be together.
Yeah.
You just realize that.
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2
You're
years.
not 2 years.
So how many incidents you think you've had?
I don't know.
We shouldn't
But we shouldn't be together.
We say one or two, or just too many to?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I haven't touched my ankle. It's like what? Like I just want to take a shower, God.
Oh my gosh, she's freaking out about the blood on her.
No. We can.
I'll give you a test.
I'm not trying to interrupt the.
No. You keep on.
It's like that blood has been on her for the last like 2 hours, 3 hours.
I think.
And she just realized.
Without a doubt.
You're soaked
in
in your pants.
Sweatpants. Type of situation, it would be pretty insane.
Girl, you didn't just notice that. No, it's his blood dripping from her sweatpants. Where she had him holding him.
Have you made a report before?
It's brutal.
No.
It's
Never
brutal.
made a report?
Oh, I did in Dallas actually about a year ago, and he was detained.
And what happened there?
He had pushed me in the lobby, but it wasn't like a big deal, and they made it a huge deal. And he ended up getting taken to the hospital or jail or something.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it was necessary, but yeah, he had been. And then also I had been arrested for as well in Vegas in August.
Oh.
So he and I each had one.
Okay. What happened in Vegas?
We just got in an argument in the hotel room, and What I guess made them arrest me was that I said I had thrown a glass at him.
Oh, okay.
Like a glass of, like a drink.
He's stuck in the system. Good to see
Like you
you.
smashed
Which I think until that point it was like fine, I guess. Like I didn't, whatever. But they asked like, yo, did you throw something at him? Because I guess they went upstairs and they said, you throw a drink at him? And I said, yes, I did.
She's slurring her words.
Because what's the point? Why? I guess it's whatever. So yeah, they went up and they said, I guess they asked me about it. I said yes, and they said okay, well, that's DV or battery or something, not assault or something like that. And so I got arrested and I was held for 12 hours. That wasn't fun. But yeah, those are the two incidences for. I don't know what the incident for him was like.
About how many incidents have you guys had here in Miami since January?
They've had 10.
Like
Let's
how
see if
many?
she answers that right. Melanie had the facts yesterday.
How many times
10
has
times.
the police been called to your apartment? Or
I'm curious
you
to
called
see what
the
she
police
says.
since January?
Okay.
10? 10?
Police have been called once because I called them because my boyfriend was threatening suicide.
That's a lie.
Okay.
I'm sure there are records of that or whatever. I don't know how.
Why was he?
It's been a total of like 10
I don't
times.
remember exactly what the situation was, but he was he had taken a knife. He grabbed it in front of my face.
I appreciate you, my
and
girl.
then I got scared.
Thank you.
And
Amazing.
he was kind of waving it at me, but it wasn't for me. And then he took it into the extra room and slammed the door. And he has a history.
It was 10 times.
Self-harm. So I was kind of just like, okay, well, let me go in there and chase him, regardless of whether or not what's going on. And I tried to open the door, and he wouldn't open the door. So I got really scared that he was doing something in there that I couldn't control, so I called the cops. And he wasn't very happy with me about that, but I was really scared.
Did he say anything that he was going to do to himself, or?
And he's threatened it many, many times, but I don't remember if he did it right then.
Does he suffer from anything?
I don't like that they redact.
No, that's what he's told me.
Why do you redact public information?
We
need to know.
Okay, and then this.
We need to know.
I mean, the police were called because of us. Actually,
girl,
actually because of us.
Screaming.
Twice.
The penthouse.
I'm being correct.
Where you're paying $10,000 a month.
I called, and then this.
You sure as hell I'm
was
gonna be complaining if I hear someone yelling.
Necessary.
$10K a month. Don't get me started.
Oh, I was the one who called 911. Because I was literally asking him, what is our address? What is our address? Because I could not think straight. Baby, what is our address?
Today?
Yeah, so yeah, it was today.
So while he's dying in her arms, she can't remember her address. You can't remember your address where you paid $10,000 a month.
Okay, so there was that
like,
but the cops have been up there.
Or
one other time yesterday.
Or on something. Thank you, so I appreciate that.
Absolutely no reason. Absolutely none. They harassed not the police, but security guards from office, like young security guards.
I think she thought she was living in a nice penthouse, so no one was gonna call police.
Bothered him, bothered me. I was about to go to the pool. I said, they said, do you want us to keep him out of here? And I said, I mean, yeah, but y'all have been letting him up all week when he hasn't had a key. Yeah. But I mean, no. Do you want us to call the cops? No, it's fine. Like, I didn't want him to get arrested. Like, there's no reason for that. And so, whatever. So I said no. And then he, I guess he just wanted to call the police or something, because right after that, he goes, well, we saw you shove him. Which he was referring to downstairs in the elevator. My boyfriend had followed me into the elevator, and I didn't want.
She says he just wants to call the police. Like, who just wants to call the police for fun? Scared you couldn't control him. Sarah says, honestly, for her to have $10K to pay for the apartment and get out of here with your spoiled ass. Exactly. Many think that. She was just spoiled and.
So I go, stop following me. And I did this. And we were like I mean, Christian will attest to a lot of stuff.
You know, acting all kinds of crazy.
But that just
She's
didn't
like an
happen.
OnlyFans
So it's like he moved
model.
from
She's making $3 million a year,
to me.
showing that
It seemed
ass.
like he just wanted to
I
cause
mean,
trouble.
you know what I mean? Like,
So the
all
police
things
were
lame.
involved yesterday when there shouldn't have been.
Something crazy.
And then I think there was like 1 or 2 times where I don't think the police were called, but maybe security. When, well, if you're talking about police, that's definitely the only times I can. Security has been called for noise complaints, for sure.
Because of arguments or?
So that
what do you
don't
guys
stab
usually
your
argue
boyfriend, is my
Or is it
opinion.
always a different issue?
That's all I'm saying. Do what you want. I don't judge. But I don't lie. I don't lie.
I mean, no, kind of ish. But
Okay. Do you mind telling us about those arguments or no?
I don't think there's a point.
It's like, no, I don't want to tell you that I was the aggressor. I don't, sir.
I mean, remember
I'm here in
everything,
interrogation.
so
I'm not going to tell you that I was the
don't
aggressor.
part of it.
I want to catch a charge, even though you just caught a murder charge.
For sure, for some of it, yeah.
I'm getting like ranting because.
So, do you think you can tell us the story one more time?
So turn into some kind of other life. Like a Melly After Dark.
Didn't you write everything
down?
down?
We need a Melly After Dark.
No, he's writing it down for me.
Melly After
But I
Dark
just
was
want
wild.
to make sure
I have to remember those only. But I might be down.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
down for a while.
you can see how I am.
I used to
Okay.
do Melly After Dark, and we just used to.
Well, he went to go get me Subway. We wake up, broken up. I broke up with him about a week ago. My mom came into town. She was in town because of it. And I told her, like, what am I saying? Anyway, she came.
Pause. So they end up suing the hotel and security company because they were aware of the domestic violence, but the mom was there like 3 days prior, and she's not held responsible. She ends up getting charged for tampering, but the charges get dismissed. But then if you see something, say something, and your parents aren't held responsible, but the hotel and the security is supposed to come up there and intervene in your relationship, but your mom is going to sit there and just do nothing, say nothing. I mean, there's something wrong with that picture, right?
She was there for about 6 days. My boyfriend was freaking squatting in my elevator. Like,
yeah, you guys know.
I didn't him out because he said he wanted to go sing. I'm like, okay.
I was like, no, no.
I eventually felt like, okay, I got this under control. You can go home. Then she goes home.
Mm-hmm.
That crap with the security guard who I guess just
maybe we should talk
had
about
an agenda. That happened yesterday.
It's like a little relationship talk.
Or was it the day before yesterday? Honestly, I really don't. I can't think of it. It's the day before yesterday.
Why did I private?
So.
Which security guard is this? Do you know his name?
I don't remember his name. I could point him out in the lineup in 1 second.
I'm a person in there, baby.
So after that fact, I was like, wow, you just tried to cause a problem for no reason. I thought it was just fun. I was like, why are you doing this? Like, just because, like I said, that we're over, blah, blah, blah. And he was trying to talk to me.
I think your parents became accustomed to money,
I really let him
that lifestyle, and then defending their daughter. I don't blame them.
And spend the night, and then he explained the whole thing.
I mean,
and
I do.
Like, oh my gosh.
Where they didn't report it. Yeah. Not blame them for the
the whole thing, and I was like, okay, you know what?
But
let's agree. We will never like touch each other again out of anger. And he will never
my parents on my back.
Those were the two like main
I'm
things.
talking like crazy like this.
And this was a very like late night.
Melly.
So the last couple days have been. He was just great. He was happy to be back in the apartment. I was happy to have him back in the apartment because I missed him. And been waking up telling me good morning, I love you, touching me, like it's just, I felt very, very loved when I woke up this morning. That's why I'm so like heartbroken. It's just like, why? Like, I should have just left the apartment. Come to think of it. Okay, so anyway, he went to go get me Subway, or he went to go get himself Subway. That got me Subway. He rode his bike, or I guess whatever, walked.
Mom and Dad never gave her just
Came back, and then I was trying to look for his location, like while he was gone. Not because I was wondering where he was, like sketchy.
Yeah.
But just like trying to see how far he was, because I was.
He was on his way back. Or...
Yeah.
Sweet, fresh.
I mean, yeah. So I couldn't see it, and he said that he would have changed. He would change it like before. I think I don't know. And he was at He asked me if I would change mine back, and I said something along the lines of what? Oh, it said something. I'm staring at your yellow paper because it's in front of me. I cannot read.
Like, huh? What are you saying, ma'am?
No.
Okay. So Subway thing. He comes back. I asked him about his location. He said he'll change it. Asked me about mine. I said something mean or unnecessary about, even though I wasn't anywhere, saying something like, "Oh, well, you wouldn't want to know," something like that. And he ended up getting upset, and that's kind of like where I'm from there. 𝗍𝗵𝗿𝗄. I don't remember exactly where it went from there. And I was on the floor. Let me go. I called my mom.
So he had you against the wall. He was holding you by the neck, right?
Yes.
And then he let you go. You start swinging at him, and then he ends up putting you on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. And then,
oh yeah, when I was up against the wall, I mean when he had me like this, I was just trying to get it off.
Yeah, you're trying to get it.
But it wasn't. I didn't feel.
You felt the pressure.
It wasn't a long time.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long time, and it wasn't extremely hard. It was kind of just like, I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay. And then he put you on the ground after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said something that you don't remember what he said.
Gritting his teeth.
Okay. And then he let you go.
Yes.
Okay. Then you got up, and then what happened?
I went into the kitchen. I picked up my phone from my charger.
Okay.
Called my mom. Actually, at that point, I walked into the living room. She was sitting on the couch. I didn't say this before. I walked in the living room. I called my mom. You could see I was calling my mom.
Okay.
That made him angry. I went in his living room, took us on the couch. He came in there, tried to get the phone out of my hand. So I went back into the kitchen. And at that point, I was sitting there, and I grabbed the knife, which...
Did he ever get the
knife?
No.
I just think that's so aggressive.
No. He just came over to me and was trying to get it, and then
that was the last.
I don't not think that this was. I don't know. I really don't know.
It shows the intention.
It's justified at all. I actually don't know.
Well, that's what
I really don't know, because I know I was scared, but I really don't know.
So you got the knife?
Because I grabbed a knife. I grabbed a knife, and I said,
yes. I thought
like pretty much just like getting close to me.
No.
And then said something to me. And then I just like,
you know how that feels.
And I really
how exactly did you throw it? Did you throw like that?
How many times?
No, how exactly did you throw it? Like you threw it like this, or kind of like flung it at him overhead, or how did that?
Oh, I just flung it.
You just flung it over your head, or from
like this.
Okay. So from like beside your head.
Holding it, yeah. So not like, okay, like I'm holding it like this. This is not the knife. The
blade.
Right, the blade.
Okay.
I for dang sure did not stab him. That would be insane.
Like
I didn't even think that this would touch him. But I mean, I thought that I would scare him. I would scare him by just grabbing it. I thought I would scare him by just grabbing it, but that didn't work. So anyway, comes at me, and then I just flung it.
Okay.
and I was kind of just trying to fling it.
And I just flung it.
When you
Flung the knife.
threw it, when you flung it, how close was he at that time?
I mean, I said 10 feet, but if this is 10 feet, it was definitely more than 10 feet.
Okay.
And I mean, if somebody goes into my apartment, they can see how far it was.
Yeah.
But I did not want it to actually
Really so sad.
I mean, injure him. That
And what
might
did
be
he
okay,
do?
but
What
this
did,
kind of thing.
what did he do after
You injured him.
you flung the knife
He
out?
caught him in the subclavian
Did he
artery.
walk around, or did he fall right then
The
and
major
there?
sources
or
of
what
blood
happened?
supply
Fell down.
He fell down?
for most of our
He didn't walk
organs.
around or anything like that, or still try and chase you, or what?
No, because it hit him.
Because they hit him?
You know where the knife hit him?
I think it's like right here.
Is that self-defense?
And what did you do after he fell?
I ran over to him and grabbed him, and like it's just like a blur, but I ran over to him and I grabbed him, and I just said, "Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do?" Like I'm like the worst person to be around. What do I do? And he said, call somebody, and I was on the phone with my mom.
He said that?
He said just call somebody, and I was like, okay, I'm on the phone with my mom. I said, Mom, what do I do? She said, call 911. I think I called 911. I actually
13
don't
minutes
remember.
later, you called
That's
911.
obviously the easiest thing y'all could look up.
Enough for him to bleed out. Yeah.
Why did I end up?
Why'd you call your mom first? If it was an accident.
I think that he walked closer to the
I
door.
wouldn't
We
call
ended
my
up
mom.
closer over
I
there.
would call my lawyer.
I think, yeah, he fell down close to the couch.
911 if it
There's
was
probably
not
blood all over that
intentional.
white
I don't know.
And, you know, I bet you anything is everywhere. We somehow ended up over like by the extra bathroom in our like little like
Claims he was
closet.
innocent. Why did you wait so long to call the ambulance?
And there was like he was just bleeding a lot. And I was holding him, and he said, "Put pressure on it."
No,
because I was like, he kept trying to lay down. He kept trying to lay down, and it looked like he was losing. And like, oh my God, God forbid I fucking lose Christian. Like, I'm so okay with like us breaking up at some point or now, or obviously, whatever. I don't give a shit. But God forbid anything happens in. God forbid.
Well, it happened.
So, yeah, I just like, he just kept trying to lay down. And I was like, please, fucking Christian, please don't do this. Please don't fucking do this to me. And he kept sounding like he couldn't talk or something. Like, he was just like closing his eyes. Like, wake up, open your eyes, open your eyes. I was talking to him about his mom and his grandma. And it just felt like everybody was in it. Every second was like a freaking minute.
Yeah.
Because I was like, he was the one who told me to put pressure. I'm just like a freaking idiot. So I'm like trying to keep him upright because he keeps trying to lay down. I'm thinking blood flow, right? You don't want to lay down if you're losing blood. That's what I would think. And he's saying just put pressure on it. So I don't remember what I got, but I got something and I just like put it on it. And I was like holding him, and he kept trying to lay down. He's a freaking big man, so I was trying to hold him up and push it into him.
Was the knife stuck on him, or somebody pulled it out?
No, and I thought about this while you guys were outside. I was thinking, why did it start bleeding so much? Because if it hit him,
major blood
I'm thinking maybe it just, I don't know, like if it was really deep or not. I don't know if it just hit him and it came out, or if he grabbed
Clearly,
it.
she never took a
Because I almost got a little irritated with him while y'all were out there. Because I was like, I swear, this is freaking rule number 1. If you watch Game of Thrones or anything else, anything.
Yeah.
You have something in you. Typically, you don't pull it out, right? I mean, y'all would know better than I do. Okay. So I kind of got a little irritated because I was like, I was just assuming he pulled it out. But I don't know. Maybe it just fell out.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah. What's your weight and height?
Good point.
5'8", one.
Same thing Sarah Boone said.
How about Christians?
6'1", 210.
210, so he's a little heavier, significantly heavier.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as your DV history, how many times has he ever put his hand on you before? How many times would take a guess in the 2 years you've been together?
Maybe like 5 times.
5 times. Besides putting his hands around your neck, I believe he said this is the 3rd time he's done it. As far as the hands around your neck.
No, I mean, it's hit me in the head before. I don't remember when that was.
Close fist or how?
I don't think that's.
I'll just leave that out because I remember there was a time when he hit me really hard in the head, and I was gonna just.
I'll leave that out, but I remember a time when he hit me in the head.
It might have just
I'll
been
leave it out.
We were drunk, but I know it happened, so I'll just leave that out because I can't give you exact facts.
Well, we can talk about it later.
And I don't want to lie about anything. The last time was in Tulum. He grabbed me by my hair or something. We were both drinking. But there was a bench in front of our bed. And he threw me against the bench, and I hit the bench. My head hit the bench, and I fell on the floor. There was another time my mom was on the phone, and he threw me into the wall in the bathroom. But, I mean, I am certainly a crazy person too. I mean, not crazy.
Aggressive.
I'm very aggressive and just really particularly just feels like in a relationship, I guess.
Courtney, you were jealous. You're not Toby. We saw that yesterday in the calls. The traffic call. Who is the one in the traffic call? I'm crazy.
Is yours?
Not. I call him Toby, not Toby.
Do you guys have an ID? Because it was kind of a message that, so you couldn't just find any IDs. Do you guys have any IDs?
Are you talking about the
apartment?
Yes, at the apartment.
Yeah.
Like where would we find his ID and use?
Well, I saw one of the police officers with a passport, so I don't know if it was mine or his. They were looking for both of our IDs. And I told them that mine would be in a tan purse or a brown purse that was on the ground. And one of them came out of the house with a passport, so I think that it was mine. But yeah, I have a couple of forms of ID inside the apartment.
What about him? Where's his IDs? Or where does he keep them?
He should have them in a bag.
Does he carry a wallet or like a fanny pack or anything?
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he keeps his. Well, it could be in his black bag might be in there that he had on today, because he usually doesn't leave the apartment without his ID.
Like
he had that on.
Like a side bag?
Yeah, it's like one of the off-white things. It's like a black bag with a yellow strap. And that's what he was wearing when he went to Subway, so I'm assuming it was in there.
Okay. Okay.
Will I be able to use the restroom?
Yeah, well, and then in a minute we're gonna get somebody to come over and escort you to the restroom.
Am I going home?
No.
We gotta.
Not yet, but she does end up going home.
We'll give you a better answer, okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be a kid a while and she working to photograph for them and everything.
When will I be able to talk to one of my parents?
Where is your?
Because
Where's your phone?
I'm there. Where's my phone?
Yeah.
It was inside the apartment.
Inside the apartment, like on the counter? Did you leave it on the counter or kitchen counter?
It was on I think the entryway table.
What's your phone look like? What type of phone is it?
It's an iPhone. I think the case has come off.
You know, cutter?
Space gray or rose gold. I honestly don't remember what color it is.
What about his? Which iPhone do you have?
The newest.
The newest one?
Yeah.
The 13.
I think she has a 12.
And who do you have your
And
phone company?
I don't remember what color his phone is, but he has a red case.
Who do you have your phone company? AT&T,
Verizon. But I know my family's numbers by heart, so I could call them without.
What's your phone?
512-745-3582.
So she's not drunk enough to remember all her information. Sorry, they redacted. Whoever.
When will I be able to change out of these bloody clothes? I was holding him while he was bleeding.
We know.
I mean, my toes.
Thank you, ma'am. We saw the footage.
Yeah. We're gonna see if we can find something for you, and then we're gonna see if we can find something for you, and then bring it over, okay?
Find something for me?
Yeah. From your house, like to change over.
What can I just want to change in my own clothes. Let's take a shower and change my own clothes.
Just give us a minute so we can get everything in order, and then we'll come back with you some news, okay?
I'm gonna fast forward some of this. She's just waiting. I'm trying. I did want to show you guys that. I can't hear what she's like mumbling there. Okay.
Please, God, please let it be okay. Please, God. Please, God, I beg you. I am begging you. Please let it be okay.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward to her just kind of waiting around.
No search warrant? No search warrant? Which, it's basically an authorization from the judge to give us permission to go into the house. Or we can do a consent form. A consent form is a much faster process where you give us permission, and it'll honestly kill time by a good 3 hours.
Even at the 911 call,
again,
he was being too fine. He was calm.
Not related to the scene.
I agree.
We're here for whatever happened today.
She was super calm.
Photograph that. And
Up in the bathroom was trying to come back.
If this is what a consent form looks like, you can take the time to read it.
I agree, Sarah.
I put in your name and what we will be doing, and then if you agree with it, you can sign and date it. And like I said, it'll just help speed up the process as well. Okay. We're also speaking to your mom. One of the other detectives, there's a few of us.
What did you say?
One of the other detectives, the one that helped the dogs, she's speaking to your mom as well too, so we're updating her so she's aware.
Okay.
Today's date is 04/03/2022, and the timer right now is 9:12 p.m. Let me just put it here next to him. Okay. So if you want to read it, unless you want to read it, go through it. It's basically what it says, and we're going to start going to our apartment 2201. We're going to photograph and document the apartment, collect any evidence in regards to the incident, okay, which occurred today. Use your name, and obviously that's pretty much all we're going to be doing there. Okay, so we'll be doing that, and that's going to make everything a lot faster. Okay. So just give us a few, we'll come give you an update, and if you need the rest from anything, just let me know. We're recording either way, so you can just call us, or I'm not going to do it.
The recording here?
Yeah, we have a recorder, so we have tape recorder and audio recorder.
Oh, I've been praying a lot in here.
No, I brought this with me now, but we do have the
She's like, I didn't know you were recording me. I've been saying so much.
I've been really going through it a little bit, and I'm on it. Can I tell you a concern of mine?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think it's a very big concern because I made it very clear I was in like a pool of like.
Yeah, we saw. I was able to.
And I was holding him, so it's everywhere. I mean, like there's still wet blood on my ankle. So when I mean, it's like a long time in here without anything. So I'm like crossing my legs. Is that gonna like make any difference in?
No.
I mean, she said like taking photos of my hands and whatever.
Yeah, they're gonna come photograph.
I just don't want to like soak anything that like.
No, they're gonna come photograph you, and they're gonna give you like a.
She's like, I don't want an excess of blood on me other than what should be there.
They'll be coming out within, I would say, the next 10 minutes, and they'll give you one. They'll get and over that closely, okay? Just give me a few minutes, and as soon as we get an update, I'll
That's brutal that she's just soaking in his blood. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward through this part. She waits for like an hour.
Courtney, they're gonna take pictures, okay? And they're gonna give you a suit so they can take that bloody clothes, okay?
Okay, where am I gonna be going?
No, you're not gonna go anywhere. This is they have to process everything. Okay? After that, you can wash your hands.
It's like you're not going home.
Is there any updates on how Christian's doing?
The sergeant is in the hospital right now. When he comes back, you have an update. Okay?
She's like, I want to know how he's doing. I think at this point, the police know he's not alive.
You need an right now? No. He's gonna take some pictures of you, okay? If you can scan for us.
We saw these pictures yesterday. In yesterday's live. Show your girls some love. I like that and replay.
And I actually haven't heard from you.
We saw all of these pictures yesterday.
I think it's an error because I see a person and I have to like the person. They probably requesting the
Turn it one more time to your right.
that we did also.
So the side or the back?
No, just facing the wall. Turn one more time to your right. Thank you. Facing. To your hands and your shoulders. Okay, lift up your sleeves.
Since we saw those pictures yesterday, I'm gonna
face the wall and then
if you didn't see those, go back and watch. Please. So during this period, they're just doing their procedures. I'm going to fast forward to the end of the interrogation.
Yeah, it's oh. Can you do that with it?
This is the end of this. Thank you for being here and supporting.
Yeah, the big one.
Another real one.
My hand sanitizer, and I'll bring it to you. Thank you. That's not my desk.
And thank you, everyone.
She's crying it for herself.
Thanks for asking.
So.
Heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking on you.
So you're living
Daddy. Mm-hmm.
in a nightmare right now.
Yes.
You know? So just
Why are such an idiot?
Not the photos that
because
she was hoping for.
they don't have a picture of your boyfriend. So they want to make sure that they have a photo, I think, from your social media.
Oh.
So they're gonna, because they don't have his ID, they don't have anything, so they need to know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just want you to identify. Okay. Yeah. And I honestly, I said I don't have a problem with that. I mean, this is not a who stabbed Christian case. This is, we know what happened. Well, we know part of what happened. So
it's so much better when they just say stable.
Yeah.
And I've been asking.
And that's what we're waiting for.
But I've been acting.
I mean, I feel like at the end, if he's not, that's a lot worse for me.
This is not.
But if he's not, that's just a lot worse for everybody.
Yeah. Of course.
I need as much as I can get, honestly.
Yeah, they gave her, after the pictures, she had a...
They've asked for an update, and I asked them for an update as well, so they're checking she was going, because they're...
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I will do with myself if he's not okay.
No matter what...
I clearly we can't be together.
No matter what happens, no matter where this falls, right, it's out of our control, right? You did what you could. Oh, so, anyway. This
is not polite, is it?
Doesn't matter. Okay. There's no appropriate etiquette here. But anyway, so this room is recorded, okay? So let's just, I don't want to talk about, even if it is recording right now, what we talk about is confidential. They can never use it, but I prefer that we just not talk about the case. But it's just talking about in general. Okay. No matter what his condition is, it's out of our control, right? We have no control. Mm-hmm. What's done is done. We can't undo it. We need to move forward. And my concern is you. Okay? I will be talking, obviously, to your family. Like I said, I still feel, confident that you're going home.
Tonight.
I don't know about tonight, but, just because the investigation is ongoing. They can hold you technically for a while. And I know your parents, while they're conducting the investigation, they can hold you, okay? But listen, your dogs are fine. I'm on it. We're going to get you home as quickly as we can, all right? I know, and straightforward with you, there's some concerns about your mental health to make sure that you're okay, because this is very traumatic.
Yeah. So
there may be some steps taken there. Yep, come on in to make sure that you're okay. And that's it. But we're getting you home, okay?
Okay.
So, have you met the sergeant?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on in. So yeah, this will now be recorded, okay?
Okay.
But if at any moment I feel that they should stop recording, I will tell them that. Because obviously I'm here to
protect. Know that
Christian
has died at this point, I'm sure.
Okay. Courtney, it's 10:45 p.m. right now. Okay. Let's start off with. So I have a picture. Let me know if this is Christian or not. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So we have to inform you that Christian did not make it. Okay. Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could.
Christian is dead.
Yes.
Oh my God. This is not real, right? Okay. There's no fucking way. Christian died? Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here?
Yeah.
I've been dying to go to this part. I'm like, what do you guys think about this reaction? Is that real? And then she asked for a hug.
No.
I've replayed this a few times, just this part, because I'm like, I can't tell. Why would you be asking for a hug? I think that's weird. Maybe not. Maybe some of y'all want a hug. I'll give you a hug. Hugs. No, I don't want a hug here, though.
I need
Don't hug me.
I need to hug my mom.
What?
I'll talk
Your mom?
I cannot be
That
left
part.
alone in like a room by myself.
You won't be.
No, that's not true. That's not real.
This
right?
isn't funny. I'm not laughing at what's going on. I'm laughing at, like,
They're not gonna lie.
I know, I just
her.
can't believe it.
I'll talk to
Can I have a hug?
I'll get them. I'm gonna get your parents here ASAP.
We spoke to your parents, and they're trying to do everything possible.
I don't know. Some people claim this is a real reaction.
To get your parents for them to come over here.
Like,
so they're doing everything possible right now to find a way to get down here.
can I have a hug? That just kind of ruined it for me. You know? Might have believed it, minus that part. She's asking the detectives for a hug.
Deep breaths. Just take deep breaths.
I've been crying so much,
Don't.
and I just can't even cry right now.
She's been crying so much that she can't cry. She finds out he died.
Take deep breaths. It's a shock. Just relax. Try to relax. And
Let my silence
Okay.
speak for itself. Just can't.
we're gonna get you somebody. Okay.
Can I have a hug?
Holy shit.
Hugs. Right, bum bum. Follow me.
No.
If I'm in the being interrogated, I am not going to be asking for a hug, honey. I'm going to be asking for my lawyer. Like, where's my lawyer at? Lawyer, hello? Can I get a lawyer? Okay, but this part scares me, like where she starts crying like this. This concerns me for her mental health. The first part of the hug, I was like, but then I'm like, whoa.
Courtney, it's gonna be okay.
No, it's not. Oh my God.
I'm saying hugs. Y'all better be giving me hugs in chat. Maybe her lawyers, maybe they have.
I wanted to be at the hospital. If anything happened to him, I just wanted to be at the hospital. I begged, can I please go to the hospital? I mean, obviously, they put me in custody at my house, but like, I begged, can I please go to the hospital? Oh my God, friends. Our friends. Oh my God. Well, hold on. Me?
Thank you, girl. Yeah. But
I'm gonna wake up
I'm
tomorrow
just,
and it's gonna be the same
I
thing.
wouldn't be asking for a hug. I would definitely be asking for my lawyer. I'm your lawyer. My name is Eric. Hey, hug.
Okay, that's the last time I ever talked to him.
Yes, ma'am. That was the last time you ever talked to
anybody
him.
ever talks to him. Never. The last thing he ate was fucking Subway.
I just wanted you guys to see. She has been denied bond
do
twice.
what's already happened. So just
We read those documents yesterday.
this is going to be a process.
What I was saying to that other room, I said, God forbid, when like from far away, if what if it had
like
accidentally
trying
hit
to
a little
make
bit lower and he died.
an excuse.
That's what I said. You remember? I said, God forbid. Then a few minutes later.
Hugs for everyone.
We can't change what
Family
has
hugs.
occurred and get them full. So just step by step. So you'll get through this, all right? And I will, I think the detective spoke to your mom. She's trying to get a flight to get you some support. Because we just met.
Groupie hug.
An hour ago. We're going to get you some support, okay?
Get her some support. What about Christian? All the times the police are called, can we not have got him some support? Anyways, that's it. That's the interrogation. So after this, she ends up going to the hospital for 2 days and then she's released. Then she goes out and buys a new apartment and she goes to Hawaii with her dad and then she gets arrested in Hawaii. So if you missed the live from yesterday, that's where kind of we left off. So make sure you go back and replay that. Hugs for everyone except her. I'm weak. Hugs for everyone. Not confused. Y'all are funny. I like it. The second they read your rights, you should be asking. I wouldn't even have walked in there without asking for a lawyer. If there's anything I have learned is you don't even have to talk to law enforcement. You can just ask for a lawyer right off the bat. I didn't know that for a long time. But 𝐴HUG is a good lawyer too. I don't blame her for wanting him. Exactly. The support is the angels now. Yes, that's right. So RIP to Christian Obumseli. And we got through it. We got through the interrogation. So next up, we should see trial. She had a hearing yesterday. Information is sealed. She did not get bond. She's not out. So therefore, it makes me think that we're just going to have to wait for the trial in 2025. I'm going to play a hearing this weekend from a couple weeks ago, maybe tomorrow. So we still have a little more to catch up on her, but I appreciate you guys for being here and watching today's live and last night's live, because I know a lot of you guys were here for that. So I definitely appreciate that. Make sure you hit that like button. I have 2 documents to read. I don't know if I'll be back tonight or early tomorrow, but we do have some legal documents to read. So we have a Diddy document and then we have a corruption document. So make sure you subscribe and hit the like button, hit the notification button. all of the above. Help your girls out. Thanks to everyone who gifted tonight. I know Life Artist did. Oh, I have short-term memory now. Don't judge me. I can't remember who gifted. But I appreciate you guys all for gifting. Yeah, did he document? What are the charges? 2nd-degree felony murder. She's claiming self-defense. We don't know. I guess we'll have to see through the trial. Yeah, I have a Diddy document, and then I have another document that I want to read about police corruption. Heads not judge. Exactly. Anyways, yes. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you turn on your notifications. I might be back tonight, later tomorrow. I wanted to get your guys' opinion. I'm going to be covering Sarah Boone. I missed some days of that trial because I was watching the Leilani Simon trial, so I want to replay it. I know I've already let you guys know that, but it's a 5-day trial. I think I'm going to cover it here, so please make sure you come and hang out. Just have a conversation, chill, good vibes. Anyways, I appreciate you guys all, and I love you all. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.